Okie dokie.
That's
You ready?
That's so my line.
Are the AirPods on?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Bink.
Episode 4. It's been a while. Lots happened. Lots going on. Nothing but good news. And
Right off the rip. Just fucking
just
leave
to
it.
start it.
Just leave it.
Later in the episode, towards the end, we'll talk about the giveaway in the next episode. So stay tuned for that.
Figure that out.
Yeah, we gave away a pair of Air Forces in episode 2. So
This time we're giving away a car.
I thought we were doing helicopter.
No, that was the next one.
Helicopter and a car. Good.
Car.
I want to enter the giveaway.
Carcopter.
Talk about it later, yeah?
Yeah.
Terrible
Well,
idea.
concept
It's
art.
literally a terrible idea. A helicopter is a car.
Yeah, and cereal's a soup.
So is chili.
Yes.
Idiots.
Go fuck yourself.
Whoa,
You know that?
whoa.
All right. Anyways, right off the rip, draft, sitcoms.
Yep, top 5 sitcoms. Do we want to go with what Donnie said and flip a coin, or you just want to? You really need that first pick, don't you?
You know, just because you said that, we can flip it. You put me under pressure here, because
I don't have a coin. So maybe we'll have to do it next time.
I got a coin. Oh! Be right back.
All right, we got our coin. So this is how.
Instead of just bouncing back and forth, we're gonna keep it a little bit more random. Flip a coin, who gets first pick.
Yeah, keeps it interesting. That's what
Yeah, fair.
Donnie said. It spices things up, so which I think is a good point.
You calling it in the air? Well, I'm gonna catch it and flip it on the wrist, or just like
You're calling it?
however it lands. No, you call it. I'm flipping.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll call it in there. Tails.
Heads.
So I get first pick.
I
You elected to.
no, I
To
no,
receive.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't say defer. I did not say defer. First pick. This was going to be the first pick, regardless of who got the first pick.
Not true.
You tell me you're not taking The Office first. You're-
Only because I'm a big fan.
yeah, no, I'm Office first rounder, and that's the game. Nice playing with you.
This guy's seen one sitcom ever, so he just doesn't know how other sitcoms are.
Good one.
For number 2, we have to hide our lists from each other.
Yeah,
He's a sneaky
I
little.
don't have that good of a memory.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take it now, so you don't give me that 70 show.
Wow. Yeah, that was
That was his number 2.
that was number 2. Let me cross that off the list. Well, number 2, I'll take Seinfeld.
Nice.
I'll take Seinfeld.
Good pick.
Appreciate it.
Number 2.
Okay.
Give me Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Is that your next one?
That was my next one. All right, let's cross that off. Then I think I'm going to take. Wow, yeah, you just knocked out 3 and 4. Now I gotta start digging. I'll take Trailer Park Boys.
Good pick. I've only ever seen like one season, but
Oh,
funny,
good.
funny stuff. Good
That's
stuff.
good. That's a good one.
Wasn't on my list though at all.
Yeah, I
To be
figured it was
honest.
gonna be kind of a oddball shot.
All right, I'm gonna throw some juice in there.
You go culture.
Well, I already got my culture.
Okay.
Now I'm getting.
Yeah, I know. That was my Fresh Prince was my culture shot.
Give me. Actually, you know what? No, because I don't want to lose it. Give me Friends.
Glad you said that because never been a fan of Friends. Don't care for it.
Doesn't matter in the comment section.
Yeah, I know. I know it's gonna be controversial, but I don't think Friends is a great show.
Half the internet just canceled you. Actually, more than half the internet.
2, 3. Do I go 2 oldies? Do I go 2 oldies back to back?
You're gonna lose a lot of people when you do that. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I know I won't. But this is also one. I think it was only like 4 seasons. My Name is Earl. You didn't like that show?
It's 4 seasons.
Oh, I know, but
the biggest show.
oh,
With all the sitcoms out there, that's what
I
you're
know.
going.
one of the.
All right, if he's not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna keep picking all just the basic ones because you had to Google answers.
I've literally watched all the shows that I picked.
What were the 3 shows you picked? Literally the
You don't
the
like
most
Friends.
the
You
most
don't
basic
like
answers.
Friends.
The
So-
most basic answers you could think of.
Oh, in our every other draft on our most basic answers we can think of. That's how you win. Give me And I'm only picking this one because the other two I'm not the biggest fans of. Give me Family Guy.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'm not
I don't
gonna
like The
take.
Simpsons
I'm not
very
gonna
much.
take anything animated, so I just let him be a child with that. This one is my oldie. Probably is taking had a toss up. I'm taking Gilligan's Island.
Ooh,
Nice.
respectable pick.
Taking Gilligan's Island at 5.
Very respectable pick.
Appreciate that.
So that's your 5.
That's my 5. We're bouncing through colors now. Spicing up.
Oh, I did take the batteries on that.
Oh.
It's this one?
Yep. Just have to do that, something like that.
Okay. For my 5, I guess you can see my list now. This is hard for me as someone who actually watches sitcoms.
Okay, quiet down.
Yeah. Jeez. Give me
Actually, something stupid like.
Give me The Big Bang Theory.
I knew it.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
It was alright. A couple more that I had on my list was the Andy Griffin Show, Cheers. Not Cheers on my list, but Cheers is up there. Never seen any of them, have you?
Wow. I've seen Andy Griffith though. I had New Girl, Sunny in Philadelphia. I also had Andy, Modern Family,
You had
Schitt's
Andy Griffin
Creek.
Show?
Yeah.
Oh.
South Park, Simpsons. I had George Lopez, but actually that show was okay. It was just always on, I guess.
Yeah. Because it's you wake up in the middle of the night and there's.
I had a lot.
That's all that was on. I'm sorry, I gotta keep playing this. There.
We're still figuring things out, okay? It's only episode 4. Calm down.
Come on, dude.
Oh, I had Martin too. Sorry, Donnie. It's up there. It's at the top, but it was either between Martin or Fresh Prince. And
I don't know what Martin
should
is.
just lose on that.
Literally never heard of it, but
I literally have a whatever. It's
I think Gilligan is my winner.
all right. So Jason here has been knocking out Harry Potter movies left. and
Have
right.
been. I'm gonna finish both the Deathly Hallows tonight. Hopefully,
Probably not.
if I could stay up that long.
We
8
all know.
o'clock
We
is
all know the
usually
beginning of
my
part
time.
1 is mid as anything. Terrible.
He kind of ruined
No, I
the
didn't.
last one for me.
No, I didn't.
Before I started, he was like, "Oh, you're gonna cry at the end of it. It's gonna be just brutal for you." So I was expecting
I
just
wasn't the
something.
only one that told you were gonna cry.
Who else told me I was gonna cry?
Never mind. Anyways,
Jeez.
opinions. What do you think? Is it
It's growing on me. It's
lives
growing
up
on
to
me.
that?
Growing on me.
You're in movie 6. It shouldn't be growing on you. It's just good or bad at this point.
No, it's good. It's good. It's yeah. I was a little sad when old Dumby died. Sorry if anyone
Don't
else.
call him Dumpy.
Call him
Dumpy.
When old Dumby, yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I did guess who.
Oh my gosh! No. So spoil. We were just about to. By the way, we'll have to throw
We'll
that in
just
before you
spoil the
say
whole
that about
thing.
Dumbledore,
Dumby.
the headmaster. I told him, or he started trying to guess who the Half-Blood Prince is.
I guess
I think
who
his
the
6th or
Half-Blood
7th
was.
guess was the actual Half-Blood.
Okay,
Prince.
I'll go. I remember the whole list.
Literally, you started with Hagrid. Off the rip, you clearly have not been watching anything the entire time.
I started off with. Well, at first I said Draco, and then I said Hagrid, and I was like, okay, no, it's still a Malfoy, but it's gonna be like Lucius. And then I went on to.
Harry's dad.
Then I went to Harry's dad, and then I went to Tom Riddle, and then I said Snape.
About 4 minutes before it happened, when they're clearly showing that Snape's obviously a
And
Half-Blood Prince. They zoom in on his face. You watch him walk down the stairs. It's like he goes, "Oh, it's Snape!" Obviously.
that never happened. I guessed with like an hour left in the movie. I was like, you know what, Snape it is.
Either way, dude, your 7th guess doesn't mean you guessed it. You could have named it. This guy named every character in the show.
Top 10.
He also said the dwarf, the music teacher.
That was a joke. That was a joke guess. I don't know
He
his
was so
name,
serious. I laughed and so he was he was so serious. But on top of that, Hogwarts Legacy is coming out
very soon.
very soon on Tuesday if you pre-ordered the deluxe edition.
I almost got him to drop $300 on the collector's edition.
No, he didn't.
I tried.
He mentioned it and I looked at him and said no.
You were like,
it comes with a book with like a floating wand.
yeah, there's like a spell book and there's a floating wand that like actually like floats above it.
It's pretty cool, but
It's pretty cool. It's very cool.
or I could just buy a real like Harry Potter wand from their website and use that instead.
Yeah, but is it floating?
I don't care.
No.
It's probably stupid. It's probably some plastic crappy wand. Then get it and prove me wrong.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I'm buying it right now.
Something I want to talk about though, on top of this whole, we'll get a little bit more into our thoughts on what we've seen, but if you haven't watched the movies, you're not allowed to buy the game. I feel like that should just be a given.
Yeah.
You don't get to, just because everyone else is buying it, you don't get to buy the game.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, like, the lore. Like, you don't understand the houses.
It's quite literally a prequel to all of that, though, so does it really matter?
No, but when it comes to, like, the Sorting Hat and the houses.
That's true.
And
That's true.
the history, and you learn so much through the movies about the history of the houses. And
I'm going to be Voldemort before Voldy existed. I'm going to be a demon.
You're Hufflepuff.
I didn't say that.
You
Yeah.
took the test, they got Hufflepuff.
So what? All the houses were practically the same. Whoever said Voldemort couldn't be part of Hufflepuff?
Look, I agree with you. This
Thank
is
you.
another thing.
Thank you.
Right? Because I'm a Slytherin, personally.
Piece of shit.
You literally just... People always talk about how Slytherins are bad. They're only bad because of the movies.
Yeah.
But the actual, like... The school didn't make the 4 houses and then be like, these are going to be the bad guys. These are going to be the people that try and end our school. Like, that's not how it worked. Every school has, like, their traits. It just happens that Tom Riddle got accepted into Slytherin.
Yeah.
And then became Voldemort.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but yeah,
so
it's...
much. I didn't get that far yet. I didn't know that.
What?
Tom Riddle's Voldemort?
It happens in the second movie.
Yeah, I
when he
know.
does I Am Lord Voldemort.
Yeah. That was a joke.
Oh.
Clearly.
I know you're just... Sometimes you're a little...
I like when you touch me. Sorry.
Okay, never touch him again. I was just trying to be empathetic. But yeah, the game looks crazy. If you haven't watched the movies, and you haven't seen much about the game, besides the fact that J.K. Rowling is apparently the Antichrist, you need to look at the trailer of the game, watch all 8 movies, buy the game. Comes out February 7th if you pre-order it. If not, February 10th, and then
Yep.
it should be pretty amazing. The game does look crazy.
Take
Two
the-
gamers.
Yeah.
Looks crazy.
Take the test to figure out which house and which wand you should be going with for, first rule run through. After that, just go nuts.
Yeah.
I heard that there's I was actually watching something about it earlier. There's to do 100% completion, it's supposed to take
40 hours with side quests?
for
40 hours?
70.
Oh,
For a full 100%
maybe that's
completion.
the main.
For the main story, it's 35 hours. But the whole ending of the whole game changes upon based on.
Yeah. I have seen one massive downfall of the game that really broke my heart.
No Quidditch.
No Quidditch.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude. That's the
You
sport.
literally would have sucked at it anyways. You're not an athlete.
This guy literally just started watching Harry Potter.
You're not an athlete.
You're 17 years old
not
and you just now started watching Harry Potter.
funny. I just keep getting younger and younger every day. You make the joke.
Tomorrow you're going to be 16. I don't know.
And you're living with me. It's got to make you a pedophile in some aspect, right?
Oh. I'm your caregiver at that point. What, so does every old person that lives with an underage person, they're just pedophiles?
You can claim on your taxes then, yeah?
Yeah.
Big break.
How old are you?
16.
Okay.
Yep. 16 years old.
Up the income. Paychecks are going up. I live with a child.
You need $200 back on your returns now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so a little game. I saw this on TikTok, so I wanted to test to see how smart this guy was. I was writing the questions down. They're really not that hard. Even though this guy's a little slow, I think
People think I'm dumb, but I come off as dumb. I think I'm smart. I don't think I'm smart, but when I'm just in like conversation with people, I'm like, wow, you're dumb. Like, how don't you know that? Common sense. I'm a big common sense guy.
Sounded really defensive right there.
You're not a common sense guy.
I'm just a go with the flow guy.
You're a
I don't care about being smart.
okay. All right, hey, well, rip it.
Okay, here we
Ace
go.
everything. You're gonna ask some.
I think
you're gonna
I
ask
do
something stupid.
personally. I think you're gonna get 4 out of the 5.
Okay.
I think one of these you are definitely gonna miss because
Okay.
it's just it doesn't really match the other questions.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Traditionally, how many wonders of the world are there?
7.
Good. I had you.
All right, let's roll.
Here we go. Let it begin. The color of the circle on the Japanese flag.
Red.
How many legs does a spider have?
8.
Okay.
Come on now.
What? This is on an IQ test.
I'm like, what's max IQ? 138?
No.
150? 160?
No.
What is it?
Way higher than that.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's over 9,000.
Good one.
What do we call leaders in ancient Egypt?
Pharaohs?
Okay, that's one I thought you were gonna miss. I didn't know if you knew your knowledge. And
Are you kidding me?
what?
I thought you. I kind of
I
figured.
guarantee half people watching this didn't know the answer to that question.
That's fair. That's what I'm saying. What I think is common sense. You know what I'm saying? I'll ask you to know. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna say 6 continents, and then you have to guess the 7th one. Whichever one's missing.
Okay.
This is the last question, by the way. So
Okay.
pressure's on.
I mean, just name all 7.
No.
Yeah, I'll name all fucking 156 countries.
North America, South America, Antarctica, Asia, Africa, Europe.
Australia.
Boom.
Kidding me?
Those are IQ test questions.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm probably.
Dude. You see,
I'm gonna
okay.
take. Hold on. I don't have my phone, but if I did, I would take the whole quiz. I'd probably.
You ever see
I would-
TikTok? Well, supposedly they get harder as you go on.
I would.
Because your
I
brain
would-
starts to get stressed.
I
or
would
something.
top Albert Einstein for sure. I think I'd be up there. What
What are you doing here? If you're so
Yeah, what am I doing here?
If you ever see videos, I don't know how I feel about this. You
It
ever see when
makes
they're
me so
walking around
mad.
New York and they're like,
Yeah.
how many stars are on the flag?
Yeah.
37?
37?
Dude, come on. That's got to be staged. If you believe that, because like then people will be like in the comments will be like, the world's falling apart. Like, dude, people know how many flags or stars on the flag. People know, maybe not stripes. People might not know stripes.
Which
Even though
also
that's clearly basic knowledge.
Yeah,
that
that
we
also
were
just
taught.
blows my mind.
And also, they might also not know why there's 13 stripes. But some of those, I don't know. Some of those are really hard to watch, and then it just like kind of clicks. Like, okay, this isn't real. This is not
It makes me feel smart, but I look at it and I'm like, there's no way this is.
right, because if everyone guesses those, no one's gonna see it. But if everyone gets them wrong, everything blows up. You know what I mean? So like, it's as easy as, hey, do you want to be in my TikTok? You go famous, and
Yeah, you're gonna look really stupid, but
I'll pay you $5 to look stupid.
Yeah.
I'd do it. I'm like, if you gave me $5 on the street to answer,
you do it every day for
10
free.
stars.
You do it every day for free. You could be a millionaire if you got paid to act like you. Sorry. It's true though.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. See you next week. Okay, so another big thing that happened recently. Arian Foster, former Houston Texan,
It's dumb.
who probably has
CTE.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
that might be a very bold accusation. He came out and said that the NFL is very rigged.
Completely rigged.
And then on the first day of
scripted.
training camp, they get scripts for every single game of how many touchdowns they're going to score, when a ref is going to miss a call, when someone's going to miss a kick. I call BS.
Which,
I call big time BS.
before kind of alluding to this whole thing, when someone would bring up like certain things are scripted, it was kind of believable, but now that it's kind of come out and like you realize how many jokes have came from it, it's like there's no way.
Oh, okay. I'll say this. I do think referees rigged.
I
Might have some
yeah, I
kind of say.
think
That
referees
Chiefs and
got a lot.
Bengals game, and I'm not just saying that because of it was the last game, but because it's the most recent relevant
There were
missed calls.
There were a lot of questionable calls on both sides.
Sometimes it's very blatant
Missed
and
on both
obvious,
sides.
and it's like,
I'd say the
kinda
biggest
weird.
one is the whole fucking Saints Rams. Yeah. Saints Rams.
Yeah, Saints Rams.
That's
one of the biggest ones in history.
that was a tough one.
I mean,
But
I could see the NFL or top executives, owners, stuff like that, paying off refs.
yeah, be like, all right, let's try to get them in. But
yeah, I don't think so and so from
like they didn't make the
South
script for-
Alabama it worked his whole life to follow a script. Now, I mean, he's making millions, so
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to. I'd read and make.
But
money.
some people just have pride, you know. Like some people would like. I'd
You know, talk about Aaron Hernandez. That'd be a fucking wild script to read. Gets that preseason, like, wow, I gotta fucking kill somebody. Kidding me? Gotta go to prison for this shit.
What was his face? Henry Ruggs is like, damn it.
Are you serious?
I didn't even own this car. Now I gotta go buy one.
I gotta go 156 and run into someone. Jesus.
Yeah. Obviously, those are all like jokes, but because obviously that wouldn't be rigged.
Be funny though.
It would be wild.
I'd be Tom. Yeah. There's been a lot of jokes about like Tom Brady reading his script when he gets drafted. But like, Jesus Christ, dude, you kidding me?
I'm the GOAT.
That'd be fun. But that's when you think about it like that. I mean, there's just no way.
When it gets that specific, we're talking live TV, 80,000 people in a stadium.
Alvin Kamara for his 6 touchdown game.
I mean, yeah. The chances of like all that, like so and so is gonna miss this kick and Patrick Mahomes is gonna throw 48 yards. I mean,
Bill
those
Maher's
things
gonna
have
miss
to
4
click.
kick.
Yeah. No, that was talking about
Yeah.
like, come on. All those things have to click.
It just takes one dickhead to be like, I don't want that to happen.
Let's see, a referee can miss a call.
Yeah.
That can happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's. I don't believe it. And at the end of the day, let's be honest. If it's all rigged, who cares? I mean, really, who cares?
Antonio Brown would have a crazy script.
Yeah.
As soon as you get out, you're gonna pull your dick out in a pool. All right, and then a couple weeks after that, you're gonna post a video of you getting fucking head.
yeah, that one's bad. But I've seen people say they quit watching sports because they think it's all rigged. Why do you care? We don't know the story.
I can see like
Now it's just a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a movie with a script, and we're just watching and enjoying. So I don't.
Yeah.
You just what you have to do now is find out who would have like the rights to win. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about Boston Red Sox after the Boston bombing, New Orleans Saints after Hurricane Katrina.
Clearly not the Bills after DeMar Hamlin.
Who may not be alive.
He's alive. I saw a video of him.
I did.
He's alive.
So this is a 50-50 chance. But yeah, I don't know. If it's rigged, if all professional sports are rigged, I literally don't care. I'm literally going to still sit down on my couch and watch my Cowboys every Sunday.
I don't think like team sports can be rigged, but I think if we're talking like tennis,
Ooh.
I think that's
I don't know,
could
dude.
be.
That's
It'd be
Also
much
consider
easier to
this.
rig. It'd be much easier to rig.
Consider this though. If a sport is rigged and so and so has to do this at this time, that's actually kind of more impressive.
That's
in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you have to make this look like you're about to catch it, but actually,
Like Des
Tyreek
Bryant,
Hill's
like you have to almost catch this but drop it.
the refs are rigged. that crap's rigged. Packers had to beat the Cowboys that year. Bull crap. Tony Romo read this script. God, everyone's gonna hate me. Everyone in America is gonna hate me. I break my collarbone 3 times, dude.
Jesus Christ. Alex Smith would have been pissed.
DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah, I'd be upset.
Damn,
if I were
really get
him.
CPR on the field?
Like,
4
Jesus
times.
Christ.
I
that'd
died
be-
3 times.
Gee, wow. That's going to be a rough game.
I don't
Or
know.
maybe that's just fake, too. Maybe, like, he was dead, you know, and they rushed
I mean,
out
everyone
there.
on TV is an actor. They're on TV.
To an extent. To an extent. But, I don't know.
It's not rigged, and if it is, who cares? Keep watching. You're all gonna keep watching. I mean, everyone just keep watching. I mean, who cares? You still don't know the outcome. And if your team's gonna get cheated out, or if it's real, or what, like, who cares? Just It's fun either way. It's still exciting.
Yeah,
That's
just
what
my blood
sports are all
pumping.
about.
Yeah. I saw a funny joke. Who's the Cowboys reading the script for the next 28 years?
Jerry Jones.
It's been a rough couple decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's been a rough life. For me, actually.
I had some good hopes and dreams. I saw one Super Bowl win.
Oh, for your team.
Yeah. Then I saw us like catastrophe. You know,
I've seen all my other teams go to the championship. So
onside kick drop. Shout out Brandon Bostic. Still remember that game. Bouncing the football off your fucking forehead. Losing that. Morgan Burnett taking a knee off a pick with like 2 minutes left. The worst fucking slide in NFL history. Cost us that game.
None of that.
Larry Fitzgerald fucking literally taking like 70 yards in overtime on like the first play of overtime. That was brutal to watch.
Still none of it's as bad as my team. So
No, it's worse.
you've seen a Super Bowl. We're known as the biggest playoff choking team in football history.
But
What do you think's worse?
But you don't even make it to the championship game. You don't even make it to like the NFC Championship.
I'd be happy with that.
We do. We make it to the championship, so we have hope.
Anyone who goes to the playoffs has hope. The Bengals last year.
Oh my god, the Cowboys don't have hope.
What do you mean?
You just said the biggest choking team. Sorry.
But you also know we're the most delusional fans. You know that every year we say it's our.
Yeah, I know.
We have hope from day one.
Yeah, I know.
Dak Prescott got
We
hurt
them
in the first
boys!
game of the season, and we were also like, we're still going.
Regardless
without Odell, bro.
And it was like, oh, Cooper Rush is the go. We don't even need Dak. And then as soon as
Never even said that. So
you
everyone else did.
were one of those guys that said
No,
that.
I was.
remember- I
His
could-
game was respectable.
I can pull up a video of you saying Cooper Rush is the go.
Pull it up.
I can't.
Never said that. Maybe I said that like after a game. Obviously, he's not the GOAT.
Is he?
Well, he probably should have played in that game against the Niners. We definitely would have won. Or probably didn't break his leg, but whatever. This is all besides the point. None of this matters. Super Bowl's coming up, Pro Bowl, and then it's basketball season. Gonna dive into that.
Did you see the video of Derek Carr at the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, so funny.
For that, I respect him. I like him. Wasn't a big fan of him before, but I like him just because of his little joke.
I think when John Cena came into Fast and Furious, that's when I got ruined. And The Rock.
I think when they
Actually,
decided to
The Rock.
drive cars in space is when it got ruined.
That was bad.
I think that was kind of when people were drawing the line. Not
Sorry,
necessarily-
we just have Fast and Furious 9 on in the background, and they're just so bad. They're so bad after 7.
I don't even go that far. I'd say like
7?
no.
7's good.
Yeah, no. Is that the one? Is that the one when Paul dies? The last, I thought that was 6 when like the no, it is 7.
That's
It is 7.
5. Fast 5.
What?
Yeah.
Like the I'll see you. What? No, that's I
That's
swear
definitely
that's,
Fast 5. You're talking one
I
of the
think
biggest
that's either
Fast
like
and Furious
6 or
fans.
7. Fast 5. No, Fast 5 is when they're in Rio.
Oh, sorry. Fast 5 is
Yeah.
yeah. Fast
Yeah.
5 is when they go rob they do that crazy switch
Mhm.
off with the safe.
Mm-hmm.
7 is the one with
Yeah.
the
So
death.
7 after.
I don't even know what 6 is. Is 6 where they jump the buildings? Or is that 7? That scene is crazy too. That
6
scene
might
is,
be when they jump the buildings.
I think it is. Because 6 isn't bad, but it's not great. If you were to rank the Fast and Furiouses, this says a lot about a person.
Yeah, let's just a little impromptu. Yeah, we'll rank them quick.
Do we start with 1 or we start with... Also, we're 8 and after that, we're not...
I'm not
Coast
counting.
not going to include it. They all suck.
Um,
So do we start with 7 then? Or we start with 1? I think it's easier to start with 1.
no, I'm going 7. Literally, because if you're a grown man and you didn't cry,
Oh, so you're saying 7?
I'm saying 7-1 just because I cried like a at the end of that, dude. Are you kidding me? I was watching it with friends.
Everyone cried.
Yeah, I know, but that's why, because it's like it was tragic. 7 is 1 for me.
I don't know. If I woke up one day and I was like, I feel like watching a Fast and Furious movie, I'm not watching 7. I'm watching Tokyo Drift.
Really?
That is like I feel like that's general consensus. Best movie is Tokyo Drift. That movie is nuts.
It is.
I would say the only thing about it though is
I wasn't.
per storyline, it doesn't really connect till way later.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna put that pretty low on my list just
Which-
because of how little it connects.
Because what's his face doesn't come until like 8 again, or maybe it's 7.
yeah, DK or not
No,
DK. Dude that races
Donkey,
DK.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, it's Drift King.
Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, I think it comes into like 8.
Yeah. I'd say 7.
I would say Tokyo Drift and 7 are interchangeable, just based on who you are.
Okay.
But if those aren't your top 2, and then 3 is obviously because is that 2 for you, Tokyo Drift?
No, I was gonna put 2 lower. Just because it doesn't really come into play.
3 lower, you mean? You say you put 2 lower?
Oh, wait, no, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift.
First of all, before we just Too Fast, Too Furious is 7 for me. That's the worst one. That because it looks so bad. Mm-hmm. At least in the first one, they can get away with it, but when they try to add like the effects, it looks so bad, and the storyline sucks. So like in Miami, I think, or Tampa or somewhere like in Florida,
think it was in Tampa,
and they're robbing, and it's just not good.
Yeah,
the only cool scene is when he's with the girl and he's like looking at her while he's driving like 120, and it's like, all right, that's a cool move, I guess.
Even that.
I would say
for me, it goes 7-1. Go 7-1 for me.
Whoa.
Number 7.
One's probably my 4.
That's okay. I mean, it's the first one. It's the first one. You got to start it off.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it doesn't. So just because it's the first one, it's up there?
Yep.
What about 5? You have 5 at 4.
Oh, I have 5 at 3.
So you have Tokyo Drift at 4?
I have Tokyo Drift probably at like 6.
Says a lot about a person. Most people's Tokyo Drift is.
No, it's probably not at 6. Probably like 5.
It's the soundtrack. Bow Wow. Tokyo drifting. Drifting's badass.
You drive a Mini Cooper.
Okay, clearly, everyone watching this knows.
You don't know the first thing about drifting.
No, I don't. That's why it's so cool to me. All right, so we'll go ahead and finish off with the giveaway information. We're gonna stop the Fast and Furious list because we're both just on different levels right now. We're just on different levels.
I think I'm.
Maybe we'll put it on TikTok and come to an agreement.
I think I'm on more of a sane level.
Yeah, most people put Tokyo at.
I'll make it. You keep talking. I'm gonna make my own list.
All right, yeah, I'll talk about the giveaway. So we're not gonna say what it is, but in episode 2, we gave away a pair of white Air Forces, and now we have a not much bigger, but bigger community than we did at the time. So what we're gonna do to enter the giveaway now in episode 2 or 3. If you watch the whole video, later in the video, we were like, if you're still watching and you comment below, we'll put you in ×3. And I think there was about 5 or 6 people who did, so they're in there ×3. We have 3 social medias. If you go to our TikTok, we're going to post over the weekend our draft. We always post our drafts on TikTok. We're going to post our draft probably tomorrow because we're going to have to edit all this and cut it down and trim it up and stuff. And so it won't post till like midnight probably. Post it tomorrow. Comment what draft you want to see next. And if you do that before the next video posts, if you do it right before we click record on the next video, we'll put you in for the giveaway. And some of you also have ×2s from also the second episode. So go wait for our TikTok to post tomorrow, maybe tonight. Just look out for it. It's not like a time thing or first come first serve. Just when the TikTok comes out, comment on it. What kind of draft you want to see next? I've heard sibling rivalry. I've heard video games, top 5 movie characters, top 5 whatevers. Just comment anything, and we'll probably use it in the future eventually. Yeah. And we'll probably shout you out. Like, hey, we got this from this person.
Shout out Caddy Pat. Sorry.
Okay. What?
Yeah, list. I got 7, 1, 5, 3, 4, 6, 2.
Yeah. Anyone else? Oh, so you moved Tokyo Drift. You had it at 6. Now it's at 4.
Yep. Actually,
that is a respectable list.
Okay, well, you were kind of shitting on me before.
I mean, the fact that Tokyo Drift's not in your top 3, I mean, that's just sinful.
Is it?
No, that is bad. Han is the best Fast and Furious character besides Paul Walker.
Is he?
Are you kidding me? Han?
Ramon.
He's funny, though, but Han is goated, dude. He's especially in Tokyo Drift, he shines in that movie.
Yeah, the only one.
And there's one line that puts Paul Walker above everybody. That's what does he say? Obviously like the tuna thing, but he's like walking with him and he says "cuh" or whatever. You ever seen like people post that? He's like, "What's good, cuh?" Yeah, it's hilarious. But all right, those are the rules for the giveaway. It's gonna be a good one. I promise. It'll be in the next episode when we do the raffle. We'll probably post something on Instagram or TikTok about us getting it ready and everything, and then yeah, that'll be probably posted. We waited a long time to do 4 in between 4 and 3, so 5 might actually be a quick turnaround.
Quick hitter.
Might be a Sunday nighter.
So,
who knows? Maybe we might have a special guest.
Maybe.
Stay tuned. Turn on notifications. Subscribe. Comment. Like. Do it all. Whatever. If you're still watching. Nobody's watching.
Hopefully there's a couple.
Hey, if you're still watching right now, we're at the 36-minute marker. If you're still watching right now, times 5.
You one thing.
You win.
Matter of fact, you won.
If you're watching right now, say something below 5 times. I will literally send you a video personally of me writing your name down 5 times. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's a dub, boys.